Good morning. It's Friday, finally. Thank God. So, last night, Chloe had her fashion show. There was a lot of people there, and it was amazing. I posted the video on my Facebook, just of her, not the whole thing, but I think New Horizons going to post the actual video of the entire fashion show on their YouTube channel, and they have a Facebook page, so watch out for that. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. What that school does for these kids is unreal to me. Like, what school does this? I used to have stuff like this when I was in school. You just don't hear of it anymore. And for them to work as hard as they did and take these kids shopping and do their hair and their makeup, and they built a runway. Like, who does that? That's the most amazing thing to me ever. And Chloe was so happy, and I was so proud of her when she walked down that runway. It was, I wanted to cry. She was beautiful, and it was amazing. It was beyond amazing. She did so good. She didn't want to wait in line when we first got there, and I had to take her on a walk because she had a meltdown. But I think she knew why we were there, so she went to get into school and get it done. And then afterwards, she was just extremely tired, and she wanted to go home, and she was hungry, and just a little meltdown. But we stopped at McDonald's, and all was right with the world. Of course, gotta get them nuggets in. But we had a great morning this morning. She woke up. She took her 10-piece nugget from last night out of the fridge and my Coke and had it gone before I could get to her, because I was changing the baby. She was starving, like Marvin. So, today's her last day of school, and she's off all next week for spring break. So, if I do a video next week, and I look like I've been through the ringer, it's because she's home. No, she's cool. But, so today, what are we talking about today? Potty training. Potty training. So, anyone out there who's a parent, you know potty training just sucks to begin with, okay? So, to get a child to understand the concept of going on the toilet is in another dimension. Now, being a parent with someone with special needs that doesn't speak, with a sensory processing disorder is just, I can't even explain to you the anxiety that I have about potty training her. When the time comes, she's not ready yet. There's a huge stigma against this. Like, so she's gonna be 7 in July, and she's not potty trained yet. In society's eyes, is that right? No. But guess what? Screw society. Chloe has autism. She has a sensory processing disorder. She can't hold it. She doesn't understand she has no clue what is going on with that area. So, we get comments all the time, like, what do you mean she's not potty trained? Well, yeah, words I can't say on YouTube. She's not potty trained. You think it's inappropriate, but guess what? It's our life, and it's how we live, and it's her. So, acceptance. Like, acceptance. Hello. That is probably the number one thing that annoys me the most, is that people who don't live our life and don't understand and don't know automatically think the worst when they see me, with a diaper bag for my 6-year-old. Well, this is our life. Most of my family has accepted it, but there are some people out there that, if she was potty trained, you wouldn't have to be carrying that. Or, sometimes she gets diaper rash. This is the facts, and this is the truth about it. She gets diaper rash. Okay? She wouldn't get diaper rash if she was potty trained. Well, you know what? She's not. And you're not the one changing her, are you? And you're not the one, changing her sheets at night. And you're not the one who was buying pull-ups and buying wipes. So what is your concern about it? You're not her parent. So I don't need your opinion and your advice. And then I get well, have you tried this? Have you tried putting her on the toilet every 20 minutes? Or have you tried, she will hide when she has to go number 2 sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Most of the time, I guess you could say. Have you tried, when she's doing that, to grab her and hurry up and stick her on the toilet? That is the look I give them. Straight up. Yeah. Do you think it's gonna help? No. Now, she went through a phase where she was taking her pull-up off. And I'm like, great, this is it. She doesn't like the feeling. She understands what's happening. There's something going on down there. She doesn't like it. This is our big break. Stick her on the toilet. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. As soon as she gets up, she goes in her pull-up. So, you talk to the psychologist about it, and he goes, she's not ready. He goes, when she can go a full night, multiple days, not one night, multiple days, because she's done it for one night, multiple days, without going in her pull-up at night, it'll be time to potty train her. That tells you that she has the control in her bladder to hold it. We want one night. Every morning when she wakes up, I have to change her. She is soaked. And you guys may be like, well, why are you talking about this? Like, this is ridiculous. But this is I don't want to say ugly side of autism, because that's not the word I like. I don't want to use that word. I don't like it. It is the truth about autism. And this is a lot of reality for parents that nobody wants to talk about. They want to talk about, oh, look on TV where this kid got asked to prom, or the basketball player went and sat with the autistic child and had lunch with them. You get all them frou-frou Philly stories on the news. This is the real deal. This is what happens in homes with parents and children with autism. You're changing your 7-year-old's diaper. This is the real deal. This is what it's like for us at home. For us. I'm not speaking for other people. For us, the Cadillacs, at home. This is what we deal with. And for people to make comments about it annoys the crap out of me. I can't stand it. And it's like, well, okay, you don't think this is right? Well, then you come into my home and you do it. You do it. You change her. You potty train her. And if you're successful, then I will bow down to you for the rest of my life. But it's not easy. It is not easy. And there needs to be something done about this in the community. I have to think everywhere we go. I have to take wipes with me and diapers. Everywhere we go. You never know. It's like having a baby. And I have to make sure, is there somewhere I can change her? Is there somewhere, if she goes, can I get her to a bathroom? And then when I get her into that bathroom, is there somewhere I can change her? Is there, I can't lay her down on the floor, and I can't, lay her down on a baby changing thing that folds down. She's 60 pounds. She's too big. There's nowhere out there for anyone with disabilities who needs changed to change them in public places. It is horrible. It's disgusting to me that we are in 2019 and no one has figured this out yet. To put these in every restroom, everywhere. Restaurants, stores, public places, such as, you go to an event. We went to Living Treasures. Perfect example. We went to Living Treasures. When she was 4 at this time, we went to Living Treasures. We are looking and looking and searching for bathrooms. I could not find them. she had wet herself. I had to change her in the front of the building where the entrance is, on a bench. In front of people. That's the only place I could find to lay her down and change her. I was horrified. And she peed all over the bench. How hard is it to get an adult-sized changing table in a restroom? Not, like, only for people with, like, older people, older adults. Someone, say you want to take, you know, say one day when I get older and my parents get older and they happen to be in a diaper for some odd reason and I got to take them somewhere and change them. There's nowhere. You're secluded. You can't go anywhere. And potty training and her not being potty trained, I should say, really holds us back sometimes. It really does. Because I have to always think, is there somewhere I can change her? Is there somewhere I can change her? I have to bring this with me. Is there somewhere I can change her? Then if we go to somebody's house, you know, like a friend's house or whatever, I still feel like some of our friends don't really fully understand Chloe and her autism, and then some of them do. But, you know, in the back of my mind, it's like, I have to figure out somewhere to change her, and I have to bring this stuff with us. And it's like, you know, I take her to a place, and she's crouched down in the corner going to the bathroom. And it's, what is she doing? What do you think she's doing? She's not playing leapfrog in the corner, for goodness sakes. She's going to the bathroom. She's a pull-up on. Yeah. No, if I hurry up and stick her on the toilet, don't even ask me that question. She's not going to go. Okay? We've tried this. She's 7. You don't think I've tried it already? It doesn't work. We're beyond that. We are beyond that. Like, it's going to have to take her initiating the one and holding it, first of all, for this to work. But I don't understand. What? Hold on. Oh my god. But anyway, my neighbors. Good lord. But it's a tough subject. I hate when we have to go places. Honestly, I can't stand it because I'm like, you know, who's gonna stare at us when they realize she's a pull-up one? Because you kind of can't hide it under her clothes. I mean, you can, but it sticks out of the bag. It's higher than her pants, and then you could tell she's a pull-up on. And yeah, Chloe looks like she's about 10. She's very tall. So when people realize, like, what's that girl doing with a pull-up on? It's embarrassing to her. You know, she's not stupid in any way. She's extremely bright and smart. She knows you're talking about her. And it makes me just infuriated that people don't accept that yet. Like, there's something wrong with her, you know? Like, she has she's a disability, and she can't help it. So don't judge her for it, you know? So, potty training is just a subject that I cannot stand. And I hate when people assume that Matt and I are like incompetent parents because our child isn't potty trained yet. That makes me so mad in so many ways. And I don't know if she'll ever be potty trained. I don't. And if she's not, oh well. Because guess what? That's not who she is. She's Chloe, and she's beautiful, and she's smart, and she's an amazing child. And her being potty trained or not being potty trained doesn't define who she is. And that's, like, the real acceptance. I accept her for who she is, not for things that are wrong with her, which everybody else needs to start accepting too. Because there's still friends of ours and family members who can't accept it. So, that is my video for today, because I will just rant on and on and on, and this will be a 50-minute video instead of like a 15-minute video. So, next week, I think I'm going to go over like IEPs and meltdowns and the things we are thankful for in the of autism. And that sounds crazy, but I have a very good explanation for that, and you'll understand why. And the reasons why we hate it sometimes, I'll go over like some of the lingo we talk about, like in the autism community and special needs community, because there's a lot of lingo, and I was very confused when we first started this. So I'm like, I don't know what any of this stuff means, and it's all running together. So I'm gonna go over that, and then we only have what, like one more week of videos, I think, like a week and a half. But then I don't know, I might continue this after and just go about our day, like go through our day and just keep posting it. Why not? Why not? So I'm not going to post it over the weekend because that's my time with Chloe, and that's my time with my kids. So next week I will start back up on Monday, and I will see all you guys. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the weather.